YesUs is going to describe what we call love here on Earth Part 2. From God's very own design board. God and his God designers all agreed that because women do have the potential to be stronger than males. The modern psychology calls man a hunter-gatherer. The same mindset calls women nest builders, baby makers. God decided that the species known as female were given the mothering instinct which drives the female god suit duties. This mother instinct is at the very core of why we as humans are still here. Without the woman there would be no man. Without man there could not be woman. Yes, as it is in all of Mother Nature. We are all. That is both, or the us inside. The male and female were always designed as a pair. Just like God designed all the other creatures on the face of the earth. God made us all with two good hands, if we retrain. Not refrain. Our whole body. But to remain ourselves. If we do this, my friend, then by God's design we can all have two great hands. Think about it. Because we are all great, not just good. Be great. Using common duties within the God suit, and yes, us with just a little loving thy neighbor kind of thought. Miracles happen when you start to drive your God suit correctly. I call it a God suit because that is what it is. You are a guest in one of God's God suit. Does that make sense to you? Every strong hand. Every helping hand. That could be stronger if it were just used, that weaker, less used hand or side. Just a little while longer, switch over daily duties is the secret of us. The condition could be called the Adam and Eve protocols. The opposite sides of a coin. The yin and the yang. The day and the night. The mother and the father. The issue is that men have no idea what they are getting themselves into when they see a pretty face. Western men are completely ignorant about the emotions that are involved when a young man, as they say, falls into love. Why is love always spoken of as being falling into? All men need to be looking for a loving relationship that promises to lift man up, not make maid fall. That term should be a warning to men, but it's not. Women are like professional football players, going up against the mediocrity of a junior high flag football league. That ladies are pros in emotional control techniques. Men are in elementary school, emotionally. Men are not given any training about love. Men think that women won't take advantage of them. Because the man loves the woman. The woman only looks at a man as a future sperm donor at best and a good valet for the family at the very least. Women make babies when men stick their penis in the woman's tunnel of love. This is where men's baby batter comes into play. This baby batter is the spark that all women need to reproduce our species. Women paint their faces and wear attractive fitting clothing so that they look attractive to man's eyes. Some men, young ones mostly, think that they are men by getting something. When man pumps the baby batter inside a woman's tunnel of love, men think they got something. Yes or no? Men, let me be the first to tell you. This how you make bays. Women are hunting for fathers. Nothing more. Men think women are looking for love. Men, nothing could be farther from the truth. Men are told by male custom that men are to shoot the life-giving energy, sperm, into a woman. Then you are a man. Wrong. When men shoot the load, men immediately drain their life energy out of their body. Then send it down a very dark and cold energy drainer called the women's V zone. Men are exhausted and fall immediately asleep while they charge the two men batteries. There are two such hanging batteries. Men call these two hangers their balls. Because men have just drained their life energy. Men fall asleep. Wait a minute. Maybe this is where the falling in love part comes into play. Then you go to sleep as a man. And feel totally drained. Men, this is totally wrong way to do it. All this produces is babies and bills. Men need to learn how to drive their sexual energy correctly with women. Kundalini. The understanding of life energy transmissions. Men need to study this form of energy when it comes to sexual equality for men. Men, start reading. Yes, us all learning to make fun as we are relearning to dance and swim in gravity. Learning to move and dance like a leopard in the jungle. Think about it. These are some of the Christ man recharging protocols that Christ, yes, us attempted to fully share with us all. Become a Christ man or woman. Learn to be whole. Yes, us the Christ, speaking the truth. www.YesUs World www.mls-zoomingmyhome.com. You are welcome to call YesUs Direct 951 781 6900.